This is ABC 7 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Beth Jones. Peter Dubois is on assignment. A fire at the Juniper Ridge landfill Monday evening has left residents in Old Town wanting answers, and they are speaking out about their concerns. Our Matthew Jurancic starts us off tonight.
If you can envision, like when you're going down the interstate and the University of Maine has the football field lights on, there's that glow in the sky. Same thing, except it was a red glow.
Neighbors who lived in the nearby area say fire crews were called to the Juniper Ridge landfill around 8 p.m. Monday night. Firefighters in Old Town, Alton, Hudson, and Bradley were assisted by Casella employees in battling the flames. Casella Waste System runs the state-owned landfill. The company's director of communications, Jeff Weld, said there were no physical injuries and damage was limited. However, residents were worried about what specifically was burning inside the landfill.
We were concerned with what's in that landfill. And when you burn that, is there going to be any toxic fumes, any carcinogens?
The fire prompted residents, Penobscot Nation citizens, and environmental advocates to speak out, calling it an environmental disaster.
This fire last night is really an example of the dangers that are posed from this massive landfill. It's a huge environmental injustice.
Weld said that the company, quote, takes the responsibility to operate Maine's state-owned facilities seriously and are committed to protecting Maine's citizens and natural environment, end quote. Sanborn says this is not the case.
There was absolutely no plan. What do we do and who does what if that landfill catches on fire? There's no plan.
He also says the company needs to be more responsible and show real concern for residents.
Do you know how many people from Casella called their only neighbor here yesterday to find out if we were okay? Nobody. It's time for them to stop saying, we're a good neighbor, we do the right things, we know this, we don't, and act like a good neighbor.
In Old Town, Matthew Jurancic reporting for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
The Maine CDC has confirmed a person has died from Powassan virus. The agency reported an adult from Saginaw County developed neurological symptoms and died while in the hospital after becoming infected, likely in Maine. The tick-borne infection remains rare generally, and this death is the first identified case in Maine this year. Cases of Powassan virus are rare in the U.S. overall, with about 25 cases reported each year since 2015. Maine has identified 15 cases since then, including 4 in 2022. 2 of the individuals, though, who contracted Powassan in 2022 died of the illness. So this most recent death is now the 3rd recorded Powassan death in Maine since 2015. People acquire the Powassan virus through the bite of an infected deer tick or woodchuck tick. Well, the construction of a 145-mile transmission line in Maine will be allowed to resume now that the state has removed a suspension order on that project. The Maine Department of Environmental Protection said Tuesday that the New England Clean Energy Connect project is no longer suspended, as it had been since the fall of 2021. The ruling came less than a month after a jury ruled that developers had a constitutional right to proceed with the $1 billion transmission project. That project is designed to supply up to 1,200 megawatts of Canadian hydropower to the New England power grid. That is enough electricity for about 1 million homes. And crews were called to a scene of a fire in Stonington early this afternoon. On arrival, crews found a boarded-up building with smoke showing. Departments from Sedgwick, Egmogan, and Brooksville were called in for mutual aid. The Stonington and Deer Isle Fire Department extinguished the flames. Fire marshal was called in to investigate this fire as preliminary reports pointed to arson. A local city has received over $1 million in grant money to combat the ongoing firefighter shortage. Our Devin Dagnall has the story.
The City of Ellsworth has received a $1.2 million grant from the Federal Emergency Management Agency in the hopes that the money will help counter the current firefighter shortage.
So this grant is a 4-year grant, and like I said, it's designed for the recruitment and retention of volunteers. Its goal is to infuse up to 80 volunteers into the system over 4 years.
According to Ellsworth Fire Chief Scott Guillereau, the Staffing for Adequate Fire and Emergency Response, or SAFER grant for short, will be used in 2 ways. One application of the grant is the recruitment side. The grant reimburses fire departments for any advertisement or marketing that they may do to get new volunteer crew members.
How do we get the message out that we need volunteers? Is it just word of mouth? Are we becoming a part of career days? Are we print media?
The other application is the retainment side. Once volunteers are on board, the same grant money can be used for their training and safety gear. As far as the volunteers that are already part of the crew, the grant money can also be used to further their training and pay for some of their education while working with the fire department.
It's meant to aggressively recruit, but it is also meant to hold and sustain the ones that are already here.
Ellsworth isn't the only fire station to benefit from the SAFER grant. 6 stations in the Ellsworth area, including Orland, Dedham, Hancock, Mariahville, Trenton, and Lemoyne, all have access to the $1 million grant.
Well, I think this helps them out a lot operationally. Most of the departments around us don't have the budget that the City of Ellsworth does, so the current budgets that they have going through approval processes now won't be adversely affected by new firefighters coming on board, because that money's going to come back to them.
In Ellsworth, Devin Dagnall, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Well, it's a bit of a windy day for an outdoor opening, but a Bangor staple is conducting tours that offer folks some amazing views of the area. Our Peter Dubois joins us live from the Thomas Hill Standpipe. Pete, what's it like out there right now?
Beth, it's a very gusty day out here, especially so here at the top of the Thomas Hill Standpipe. And I'm joined now by Josh Saucier. He's the Assistant General Manager at the Bangor Water District. Thank you, Josh, for joining us today. And tell me about the Thomas Hill Standpipe and why it's so cool to be able to get up here for a tour today.
Well, it's really exciting. We planned these ahead, so we didn't really choose the coldest day in May this year. But there's a lot to see here. You can get a view of the city, and it's also a good chance for us to get people familiar with where their water's coming from, and you know, this centerpiece of our system that has been that way for over 100 years.
And you mentioned that the people's water does come right from here. So tell me about the important purpose that the standpipe serves for the city of Bangor and its residents.
Well, it serves 2 purposes. The height of the tank creates the pressure that keeps your water flowing well into your house, and then the storage of the tank here, it provides storage in case there's a fire, there's a large event where they need a lot of water. Yeah. And then we have several of these all over town, but this is the first one that, as the water comes into town from our source at Floods Pond in Otis, it comes into this. A lot of the water comes through this one and Essex Street, and then it goes further out into the outside of the community. And
a lot of history here. Was opened up in 1897, according to your website on the Bangor Water District. So very cool, and a really good opportunity for people today to come and see this. For those who missed the tours today, when can they get back here for another tour?
I believe in July 17th. I just had the sheet with me.
And that'll be posted on the website for
yes,
anyone?
It's on our website. We'll have it up there a few weeks ahead. July 19th, 4 to 8 p.m. for the summer tour, and then we'll be doing 2 in the fall in October as well.
All right, well, if you missed it today, you're going to want to get up here then, because it is an amazing view, gusty winds aside. All right, back to you at the desk.
Alrighty, Pete, thanks so much. Please don't blow away. We need you back here for later. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and turn things over and get a first check of our forecast and see what's coming our way weather-wise for the evening.
All right, Beth and Peter, thank you. Happy Wednesday. Your first weather is brought to you by Webb's RV. Check out our spring and summer specials on RVs and campers. Don't forget, we have the sharpest pencil in town. Okay, for us today, what a day, right? Here we are in mid-May with temperatures in the 40s and 50s. Lots of clouds out there, a couple of rain showers, and a couple areas of flurries out there today as well. That's not normal. We're going to work on that as there are warmer temperatures on the way. But today, a cool one, right, with temperatures back in their 50s. Outside now, lots of clouds around still, and a couple of flurries and sprinkles are still in the air. These will all fall apart tonight as colder air kind of rushes in. In fact, tonight's going to be an issue with freeze advisories south and west of the Bangor area tonight with low temperatures in the 30s. So our forecast tonight that we're talking about mostly clear skies. We're clearing out tonight with low temperatures in the 30s. Your full forecast is coming up. Beth and Peter?
Just when I think I can put my skull cap away, the temperature dips, and nope, still need it. Alrighty, folks, well, coming up on ABC 7 News at 6, police in Greenville are requesting community help for their upcoming bike rodeo. And our David Ledford will take us to Bangor's newest sober living home. We'll have those stories and much more as ABC 7 News at 6 continues.
Looking to haul a new piece of equipment? Homeowners or commercial, Coops Truck and Equipment has the right trailer for you. Coops is the largest dealer of truck flatbeds and hauler bodies in this state and can replace any old rusty bed or outfit any new truck. Our full-service facility can modify all truck and trailers with steel and aluminum fabricators on duty. We are your go-to place for CM truck bodies, H&H trailers, and load trail trailers. For trailers, truck bodies, truck outfitting, and more, it's Coops.
I'm Phil Levesque, president of Levesque Business Solutions. We're a family-owned Maine business since 1963. We're your one-stop shop for great office products at affordable rates. From copiers to office furniture to PPE, we've got it all warehoused right here in Bangor. We're your local small Maine business with a dedicated staff providing honest and friendly customer service, top-of-the-line tech support, and the option of in-house leasing. Let us help you get back to business.
Upgrade your outdoor living space with TimberTech Decking and Railing by AZEK. The low-maintenance decking with the look of natural wood. TimberTech is everything wood should be. TimberTech railings provide safety while adding a beautiful finish. Your Hammond sales rep will help you with your selections and design planning, and Hammond delivers from 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. For the look of real wood that lasts a lifetime, choose TimberTech by AZEK from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Don't miss Eastern Area Agency on Aging's free Healthy Aging Expo, formerly Senior Expo, presented by Aging Maine. Join us Thursday, May 18th from 10 to 2 at the Anna Shriners, 1404 Broadway in Bangor. More than 70 vendors, screenings, giveaways, and lots of parking. It's been a couple of years, but we're thrilled to be back. We look forward to seeing you and your friends. Healthy Aging Expo, Thursday, May 18th, 10 to 2. Visit eaaa.org to learn more.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Glenburn Middle School hosted a day of fun for some junior high schoolers from around the area at their Field Day with Friends program. They were joined by students from Center Drive School in Orrington and Dedham Middle School as they participated in multiple events in their own backyard. The students participated in sprinting, jumping, and obstacle course events throughout the day, giving them a chance to compete and bond with each other while stepping up to some healthy competition.
We have a population of students here who don't typically have these kind of opportunities, and it's just a great day for those students to have opportunities to meet other folks with similar interests, similar skills, and similar challenges to develop friendships.
And I've talked to some of the kids here, and they love it, they enjoy it, and it's just a good place to make friends and have a good community.
It's just basically about the fun, and it's about them being together, spending time with each other, recognizing that again, we all might be a little different, but we're all pretty much the same, and enjoying each other's company.
Superintendent Motory says that this is the first time the program has been held in Glenburn, and it's been quite a number of years since the last Field Day with Friends due to the pandemic. Well, The Greenville Police Department is seeking donations for an upcoming community event. Next month, police are teaming up with the Greenville Fire Department to put on a bicycle safety rodeo for pre-K through 8th grade students. However, a number of students don't actually own a bicycle, and police are asking that anyone with spare bikes donate or loan them so that every child can participate in the safety training. The day will center around teaching safe riding practices, but police say they hope to do a little bit more.
I know probably like most people my age, we didn't see officers in school growing up. I think it's important that they see us in a different light, not always just, in trying times or traumatic times, but they know they can come to us.
Police also plan to give away free bike helmets to students after the event to encourage riders to stay safe even after the day is over. To donate or loan a bicycle, you can reach out to the Greenville Police Department on their Facebook page or visit this story on our website, foxbangor.com. You will find the link there. Well, a group aimed at helping those in need has opened a new facility in Bangor. Our David Ledford spoke with those involved about what it means for the city.
The whole idea is safety and affordability for men and women seeking recovery.
The newest Fresh Start Sober Living home is now open to those in recovery seeking an alcohol and drug-free environment. The Highland Avenue location comes after the Fresh Start group received nearly $400,000 in American Rescue Plan Act funds from the city. In addition to the $600,000 Penobscot County Commissioners awarded Fresh Start in December. Some say the opening of the building has come at just the right time for the city.
There's an incredible homelessness crisis right now. There are so many people that are unhoused in Bangor, and they have substance use disorder, mental health disorder. We very quickly got overwhelmed with applications. We had 8 beds over there, and within a few months, I had 40 applications on the desk.
This property is now the group's 13th home. One resident of this new location spoke about what increased access to resources like these means to them.
I think it's great to have places like this. When you're in active addiction, a lot of people just don't know where to go or don't know where to start. I never thought I would be in a spot like this a couple of years ago, but now that I'm in it, I'm glad that I'm able to help guide other guys.
There are currently 91 residents in the program, and Fresh Start President Scott Party says each of them works together to foster a community environment.
Anybody that lives at Fresh Start is accountable. We have a lot of rules. They have to attend meetings. They have to keep the house clean.
For application information, view this story on our website at foxbangor.com. In Bangor, David Ledford, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
And still to come on ABC 7 News at 6, the Special Olympics Spring Games kicked off at Hamden Academy earlier today. And in other sports, Bangor Christian baseball is rolling to start the season, and one Patriot senior just made baseball history. We'll have that story coming right up.
Ashley's Memorial Day mattress sale is going on now. Right now you can save on new mattress arrivals like the Temper Breeze and Purple Premium Collection. Plus pay 0% interest for 72 months. Visit your local Ashley store or ashley.com for better sleep and savings.
Mossy Ledge Spirits is a true hidden gem in Etna. Located just 3 miles off I-95, exit 167, we are home to tastings, tours, cocktails, to-go drinks, bottles, live music, minis, and priceless memories. You're sure to fall in love with our handcrafted, unique, and deliciously clean-tasting spirits and feel right at home in our family-friendly environment. Mossy's Mobile Spirits is offering mobile bar service for weddings and large events. So enjoy some pizza and raise the glass here at Mossy Ledge Spirits.
Honey, where's the countertop?
I sent it out to the granite shop this morning to be replaced.
Wow. The quickest turnaround in the business. The Granite Shop in Sedgwick.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can go out and have s'more fun. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, that's crispy. Anyone?
Recent college grads get a $500 rebate over and above most other offers. Toyota, let's go places.
It's mayhem at Hanlon's Marine. Join us Thursday, May 18th through Saturday, May 20th for a 3-location open house and boat sale in Waterville, Belfast, and Hamden. Hanlon's Marine is New England's largest Yamaha outboard dealer. Get the best pricing and service on Godfrey and Bennington pontoons, Weldcraft, Alumacraft, and G3 fishing boats. Surf and ski with Mastercraft Stingray and Hurricane. Cruise with Jeanneau, Scout, Carolina Skiff, and Sea Chaser. All powered by the reliability of Yamaha. Don't miss the mayhem at Hanlon's Marine, Waterville, Belfast, and Hamden. On the Road, broadcasting the news at 6, live from Belfast, is sponsored by Dockside Family Restaurant. Familiar American plates and cocktails served in homey surroundings, featuring a deck with beautiful views of the harbor. Step over to the east side, beautifying the neighborhood one client at a time. Marnay Salon is accepting new haircut and gel manicure clients. Find that perfect toy at Out on a Whimsy, with stores in Belfast, Blue Hill, and now in Bangor.
Tonight's Sports is brought to you by Herman Motor Company. Whether you're looking for a new vehicle or to have your current vehicle serviced or detailed, Herman Motor Company has it all.
Welcome back in, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. We are starting with the C's here. Boston and the Miami Heat will begin their best-of-7 Eastern Conference Championship Series later tonight from the TD Garden. It's a later start than usual. They will tip it up just after 8:30 from the Garden. The Celtics beating the Heat in 7 games last season, but Boston had to win Game 7 on the road. This time around, the C's will have home court advantage. That certainly helps. However, Celtics star Jaylen Brown says playing Miami is a whole new ball game, and they want to set the tone for the series.
I mean, it's been a blessing to be able to be in this position, but at the same time, it's like a short-term memory. You just got to flip that switch. We're going into another series, and we want to start off the series on a good note. So it's part of my job to get our guys ready to go from the gate. So I gotta come with it.
Looking forward to that one, 8:30 on TNT. On the baseball diamond, the Bangor Christian Patriots have been on a tear to start the spring. They are 7-0, and just recently one senior made baseball history.
No, I've been around baseball for 45 years. I've never seen anything close to it.
Start recognizing how the pitch is doing, and Jason was just on fire that one day.
I don't think even our team understood what they just saw. It's history.
In a 5-0 win over Stearns last week, Bangor Christian pitcher Jason Libby made baseball history. Not just in the state of Maine, but the history of the sport.
That's so cool. I mean, first from Maine, and then not many people from the state have done it, or the United States have ever done it, so that's super cool.
I've seen upper teens in strikeouts. I've never seen 20-plus, and I've never seen 22.
As you just heard, Libby threw a no-hitter, striking out 22 batters in 7 innings.
Everything was working. I was glad that, my control was feeling great. It was the same as any other game, just coming in, ready to pitch against a good team. During, the home stretch of things, the end of the game, I was feeling really good, really confident with myself.
Now, you might be thinking, 22-7, that math doesn't quite add up. But the only base runner allowed reached on a dropped third strike.
And the reality is it was a good curveball, it was a good block, it was at his feet. What are you going to do?
It didn't take long for both his coach and his catcher to realize, wow, Jason really has it going today.
I knew early on in the game when he started just pumping strikes, and I knew early on I didn't want to tell him anything so I didn't get in his head or anything like that.
And so then at that point, I'll own it. I don't say anything to anybody when somebody's doing that. I say nothing.
Now, Libby and Roberts are 2 of 6 seniors leading the way for the 7-0 Patriots, who have been rolling to start the year, and so far, the recipe has been simple.
Just pitching and defense. That's what coaches say, and we got a good field behind us and good pitching staff.
It just comes down to the basics, pitching, defense, and offense, and I feel like we've done pretty good executing all 3 of those.
And while the Patriots know they have what it takes to make a run, they also know they can't get ahead of themselves.
We recognize we're a good team, but we kind of, when it comes game time, we kind of throw it away and just realize this team could beat us today. So we just gotta. All that's thrown aside, we focus on the game.
It's like the last dance, we got a good bunch of guys here. We really want to win, and we really want it really bad.
All right, that is all the time we have for sports. Here's Jeff Weller with your full 5-day forecast. Jeff?
All right, Tyler, thank you. Your full weather is brought to you by Diversified Ink Tattoo Studio in Penobscot Plaza in Bangor. Let's talk about temperatures today. Here we are. What temperatures, right? 51 here in Bangor, also for Bar Harbor, 48 in Millinocket. This is not normal. Average high upper 60s. No one did that today. We're going to work on that, though, as there are 60s and some 70s in our 5-day forecast. Today, though, the problem was the wind in there as well, right? The wind out of the northwest on 10 to 25 miles per hour, making air temperatures in the 40s to low 50s feel much colder. The problem with this is this wind's going to die down a bit tonight, and that's going to allow for that radiational cooling, and thus we could see low temperatures in the upper 20s to low 30s south and west of the Bangor area tonight, where most areas will probably see low temperatures 33, 34, 35. Some of you could get below freezing tonight, and thus the freeze warning out there right now for parts of our area. Okay, so going forward, though, the overall trend is above average temperatures now into late May. So if you like warmer temperatures, those are definitely on the way, and in fact, they're reflected in our 5-day forecast right now. So today was the cold day. Warmer temperatures arrive tomorrow back in the mid-upper 60s, and followed by most likely on Friday as well. Okay, so here we are today. Lots of sprinkles around, some flurries around. It was windy, it was cloudy. It was just one of those days, right? We're going to break out of this shortly, though, as behind this system here, high pressure is going to build in. That's going to feel really nice tomorrow and for Friday, followed by some increasing clouds Saturday due to this system over here. That's our next rainmaker, likely getting in here later on Saturday with some light rain showers on Saturday afternoon. For tonight, though, looking at decreasing clouds late. The sprinkles and flurries will go away. Looking at decreasing clouds overnight tonight. And tomorrow is going to be a very nice day. We're talking high temperatures tomorrow, mid-60s, a northwest wind, lots of sunshine. It's going to feel very nice. And then likely getting some increasing clouds late Friday, but more so on Saturday as we have our next weather system getting in here late Saturday into Saturday night. Our forecast, though, for tonight, though, is mostly clear skies and a bit breezy out there still. Low temperatures are critical tonight. So if you got ahead of yourself and planted your garden, or you have plants you like, you don't want them to die, bring them inside tonight because it's going to have temperatures down near 32, 33, 34 with that freeze advisory south and west, the Bangor area tonight, and a west wind around 10 to 25. For tomorrow, here we go. So lots of sunshine, a bit breezy, high temperatures near 64 with a northwest wind around 10 to 20. And then looking ahead, your 5-day forecast shows an improvement on Friday. Many of you are going to go for 70 on Friday, and there's that chance for rain Saturday. Not an all-day rain, lots of dry hours too, but overall kind of a rainy day Saturday, 67. And look, 70s are back in the forecast Sunday with some afternoon rain showers. Beth and Peter?
Alrighty, just can't complain. Thanks so much, Jeff. And there is still more to come. Stay with us.
Tonight's Stock Report is brought to you by Loring Outdoors. We are looking for committed workers to build one-of-a-kind pack baskets. Head on over to loringoutdoors.com. Harris Lumber is locally owned and has been serving the Pequot region for more than 50 years. See them for all your projects, big or small. Customer service is their #1 priority. And with a full line of lumber and hardware items, they can also deliver to your job site. Harris Lumber, Milo.
Hi, this is Jason.
And this is Jessica from Tossie's Checkout,
a family-owned business located in Glenburn.
Inviting you to come experience that welcoming hometown feeling when you're visiting our neck of the woods.
You can always expect tasty treats,
pizza,
spirits,
familiar faces,
and quality gasoline.
With summer approaching and Pushaw Lake nearby,
we look forward to seeing your smiling faces.
Come check us out.
SNAP-Ed is the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program education. The nutrition programming is provided by nutrition educators who really understand their communities.
This work requires partnerships because it's about supporting the community.
The things that we teach people, I know it makes a huge impact. What we do is not just good for people who receive SNAP benefits, but for the whole community.
Two of country music's biggest stars together live. Lee Brice and Cole Swindell together live May 28th, Maine Savings Amphitheater, Bangor, Maine. Lee Brice, Cole Swindell, with special guest Louis Brice. On sale now at waterfrontconcerts.com or ticketmaster.com.
Welcome to Bennett's Gems and Jewelry in Belfast. With beautifully crafted gemstone jewelry you'll be proud to own or give as a gift. See why our longtime customers call Bennett's their favorite gift store, with an irresistible selection of genuine Maine tourmaline, fine jewelry, and gemstone giftware. Bennett's Gems also pays cash for your old gold and silver. Open till 6 every day, even Sunday. Bennett's Gems and Jewelry is on Route 1 in Belfast, next to Perry's Nut House. Look for our famous pink dinosaur and prepare to be delighted.
Tonight, with the livelihoods of millions in the balance,
the default could cause widespread suffering.
The real impact of this political tug-of-war. More Americans turn to the most watched program on television. World News Tonight with David Muir.
Finally tonight, the Special Olympics Spring Games were held at Hamden Academy today as athletes participated in a number of track and field events. Wendy Gilbert, who is the chair of the event, says 500 athletes registered for a full day of events. Gilbert says the athletes have been training for their events for weeks and collected lots of ribbons over the course of the day.
Been running our track events, traditional track events, along with long jump, shot put, motor activities, 1K walk. So it's all been going on at once. We started early this morning at 9 a.m., 130 volunteers, spectacular day in regards to it isn't raining, so that's great. But it's been wonderful to see everybody out here and have everybody back and have everybody going and not have any restrictions.
I love to see my friends competing each other, and I love to run.
Well, this event and others held around the state serves as a qualifier for their state event, which will be happening in Orono in the second week of June. In the meantime, congratulations to all the athletes on their performances today. Alrighty, folks. Well, that is going to do it for us. From everyone here at ABC7, take care and have a great rest of your night. We'll see you right back here at 11.